Women go through different stages as they go through menopause. In fact, there are 4 different stages associated with a menopause transition. There's premenopause, perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Most women are pretty aware of the symptoms they're going to experience during menopause, but many women are unprepared for the symptoms they're going to experience for the 8 to 10 year span before they reach menopause, and that's perimenopause. Perimenopause can last on average 8 to 10 years, and the symptoms that you can experience during that time can really catch you off guard, especially if you're unprepared. So today we're going to be talking about perimenopause and what to expect in that stage. So let's talk about what perimenopause is. Perimenopause, the word itself means around menopause. So it's referring to the years leading up to menopause. Women typically reach menopause when they're 51, that's the average. However, there's a ton of variety in that. Some women reach it in their early to mid 40s, whereas others wait until their early 60s. So perimenopause is the years leading up to when you are period free for at least 12 months. That's when you're considered menopausal. Your journey to get to reaching menopause can be fraught with a ton of symptoms related to hormone fluctuations. So in perimenopause, your ovarian function starts to decline. Your ovaries are responsible for producing estrogen and progesterone. Those are the 2 primary female sex hormones. As your ovarian function starts to decline, those hormones tend to trend downward, but it is not a steady decline. It is met with a lot of erratic up and down fluctuations. So that is what gives rise to some of the most frustrating perimenopause symptoms. You can start experiencing perimenopause symptoms in your early 40s or even your late 30s. So the 5 most common symptoms of perimenopause include irregular periods, hot flashes, night sweats, loss of libido, and vaginal dryness. Those are the 5 most common symptoms that women experience when they are in perimenopause. And these symptoms can stick with you throughout menopause and even into the postmenopause years. So those are the 5 top perimenopause symptoms, but there's actually 34 symptoms in total that women in perimenopause can experience. That's a ton of symptoms. And many of these symptoms are correlated with other health conditions as well. So it can be really hard for women when they're entering the perimenopause phase to try to differentiate. Is this because my ovarian function is starting to decline as a natural process of being a woman? Or is this related to something completely different from my hormones? So if you're starting to experience any of these symptoms, which if you would like a complete list of the 34 symptoms of perimenopause, please head over to our blog at heyperi.com. But if you're starting to experience these symptoms, this is a really good time to connect with your doctor. You should have a complete medical workup just to make sure you're on the right track, you've got all your preventative care in place, and you're prepared to start warding off some of the health conditions that can be resultant of menopause, such as osteoporosis and heart disease. Perimenopause is a natural transition that women go through. So unlike diseases such as thyroid disease, there's really no clear treatment of perimenopause. It's just something that we go through. However, there are some great ways to manage your symptoms. So some women tap into lifestyle changes, such as increasing their exercise in order to keep weight off, eating healthier, and putting some preventative strategies in place to reduce hot flashes, especially at night when hot flashes wake them in the middle of their sleep. So, and how do we diagnose perimenopause? Well, really it's based on your age and the symptoms you're experiencing, as well as ruling out other health conditions that may be contributing to those symptoms. So once again, if you're in perimenopause or you're experiencing symptoms that make you think, I might be perimenopausal, it's a really good time to meet with your doctor and get a plan in place for helping you feel comfortable during this presumable decade of perimenopause symptoms and help you ward off some of those pesky conditions that can arise when estrogen levels decline.